Definitely a true hero. Jennifer, thank you. Well, we're also live with the story of the girl Trevin saved during the shooting. Eileen Park spoke one-on-one with the girl's father, who's also a pastor in the community. Good evening, Eileen.
Chris, good evening. Well, Lacey was starting her first year in college when all of this happened. Her father, the pastor of New Beginnings behind me, tells me her family will never be the same.
And she said, "Daddy, I just started hearing gunshot after gunshot after gunshot."
As a father, Randy Scroggins describes hearing his daughter recount the moments during the shooting as harrowing.
The shooter crossed over Lacey and shot the next person. As my secret.
Lacey and her mother were at the church service today, showing courage and composure despite what they just went through.
Then that boy's blood saved my daughter's life.
Pastor Scroggins is talking about Trevin Onspa, Lacey's classmate. He says Trevin was shot to death next to Lacey, his blood spilling right next to her.
She looked under her arm and she saw the blood of Trevin running out of Trevin. Running out of Trevin and onto her arm, onto her leg. And that's when she heard the shooter say, "Get up."
But instead, Lacey played dead, and so the shooter passed over her. Now, earlier this morning, the first Sunday after the shooting.
Violence will not have the last word in Roseburg. God will have the last word.
Pastor Randy Scroggins, passionate, articulate, and emotional.
We will not be defined by violence, and we will not be defined by evil.
The congregation erupting in song and worship, with hands in the air, praising a higher power for giving them solace in a time of tremendous grief. The Scroggins family believes they owe Lacey's life to Trevin, someone they will always remember.
Her son didn't die in vain. Her son's death saved another human being. He will always be the Scroggins hero.
Now, the pastor says Lacey at some point wants to share her story. We'll let you know when she does. We're live in Roseburg tonight. I'm Eileen Park. Chris, back to you.
All right, Eileen, such an emotional story. Thank you very much.